here at Ham's Orchard, just east of Terrell, Texas. Dale Ham is the owner and the head honcho, the guy who had a vision a long time ago of growing some peaches, and he probably grows the best in Texas. So I want you to meet Dale and hear his story today. Dale, how long have you and Judy been out here now?
This is our 30th year.
When you put these first 50 trees in, what business had you been in? Had you been in the horticulture business all along?
No, I grew up on a farm back when I was a kid, and I never will forget all the hard work and all the early mornings that we had to get up and milk the cows and all this and all that. And I knew that when I left the farm, I just didn't want anything else to do with it. So I'd only been in Dallas for a few years, so I realized I wanted to, at least wanted a place out in the country.
Dale was retired from the fire department in Richardson. So 30-something years as a firefighter?
34 years.
Retired as a captain.
Yes.
From the department there. When you came here, I want you to tell a story you told me years ago about, I think it was one of the first seasons you didn't have enough help picking peaches, and somebody called you and let you know there's a man downtown that you might want to talk with. Kind of pick up that story and tell me a little bit.
She called us one afternoon. She said there was two men that was up there that was hungry, and they were feeding them, and asked if I needed some help. And they had just left, so sure I needed some help. So I ran up and picked them up. They were from Mexico, and they worked for me 2 years. And then the younger of the two told me that he had a son, 16 years old, that he would like to bring up, and if I would let him come. So I let him come.
And Aurelio was the 16-year-old at that
Yes.
time when he first came?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One day he came, well, he had been asking me about a glacius. Wanted to go he saw us going to church every Sunday morning, so he wanted to know about church, a glacius. And so we communicated the best we could, and he told us he wanted to go to church, or that's what we thought we was getting. Well, one Sunday morning we came out of church, and they were standing by our car, and they had walked all the way to town to come to church. And I told them, I said, okay, next Sunday I'll have you a place to go where you can understand what they're saying. So our church started a Spanish mission, and he got involved in that. But before that, our church had English as a second language. They taught it, and he went for 2 years and learned his English, and we get along just great. Have ever since then. He can speak English and understand us. And
Now, are you saying Aurelio's still here?
yes, he's here. I couldn't run him off.
How long has Aurelio been with you now?
I guess probably 17, 18 years at least.
He has kids now?
Yes, he got a 3-year-old boy, and well, he's just like a grandson.
Calls
And
you what?
Papa. Papa.
Papa. For those of you that don't know, Dale's Orchard sits right parallel to what used to be the Union Pacific tracks. I guess it's still theirs, I don't know, but we came in this particular year and the train was stopped, and the conductor was walking back to his train with an ice cream cone of peach ice cream. Probably the only place I've ever seen where the train stops just so they can stop and eat what they want to eat.
That's right. This is a hot spot.
You gotta love it.
They stop some days. They've got a switching track down about a mile from here. So if they've got a slowdown down there, well, they'll stop, and sometimes they stop 3 or 4 times a day.
Boss.
Amtrak stopped 3 times 1 year, but the man was just a week away from retirement, the conductor, so
he didn't care.
Yeah.
Oh me, all right. This place has actually grown. We're sitting here under, I think it should have been just hamburgers, but anyway, it's Ham's Burgers at the Pavilion. This is new this year. It just looks like God has honored what you've been about.
Ever since we put the first peach tree in, he's blessed it from that day forward. It's never fails to amaze me. You know, when you think that God's blessed you more than he can bless anybody, well, he just keeps on blessing. But when you get a little comfortable with that, when you get to thinking you know a little bit about what you're doing, well, he wakes me up real quick.
All right.
If I think I know what I'm doing about all this peach growing and all, he lets me know that he's still in charge.